Good morning. Good morning. It's push day. Let's go on and get after it. Alrighty. Da-boom, boom. Ba-bam, boom. All right. Let's get back into frame here. And we will get all of this set up and situated. Should be good there, should be good there. And then let's pop on this way. And what do we want? Stream summary. Stream manager. Cool. Alrighty. And let's fire this off. Pew! Sweet. All right. Good morning, y'all. That's a potentially niche internet reference. Maybe somebody is familiar with it, maybe not. Good morning, y'all. But we have push day on this beautiful Thursday morning. It's about 6:30 a.m. and we got to start getting after it. That is for sure. Dude, I love how there's a bug just like right behind me. That's fun. And what do we have on the docket? Some bench, some lateral raises, some flies, and some triceps. So pretty straightforward and standard push day for today, but we're gonna do pretty much all we can to get after it. But I left my water inside, so I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. But all right, let's get this this party started. Let's get us started. So we'll pop this back and get our orange band. Big dog. Good morning. Oop, dropped my knee sleeves. That's okay. We'll get our band, do some, just get some quick shoulder work in. Oh. I have to admit, I am pretty beat and pretty sore. I think I snoozed my alarm 3 times this morning as it was going off. Definitely pretty wiped out this morning. I normally get up about 5, but I got up around 5:45 and now it's 6:30. You might be asking, MeatHaus, why do you get up so early? If your stream starts at 6:30, why do you have to get up at 5? And because I kind of like it, to be honest. I feel like that early in the morning, the kids are sleeping, usually, unless our son woke up to eat or something. My wife's asleep. Usually our dog is just kind of chilling. Maybe he has to go out or something. But it's kind of like that hour and a half, you know, until I come out here. It's like my time before everybody wakes up and I have no, you know, work responsibilities, no familial responsibilities. It's kind of just my time to do whatever I want in the morning. And I like it. And it's hard to find that kind of time during the day. You know, you work ends, go right into, you know, dad mode, family mode, want to spend time with my wife, want to unwind, kind of relax, you know, debrief on the day, yada, yada, yada. So I like getting up at about 5 a.m. because nobody else is. It's just me in the house doing what I want to do before kind of like the world gets up. So I like it. And then if I have any extra stuff I need to take care of, I can deal with that in the morning. Again, with no interruptions. But like I was saying, today the alarm went off and I think I snoozed it like 4 times. And I think one of the times I just like opened up Twitter and was like, okay, I'll lay in bed, but I'll just stay on my phone. But looking at the screen, that'll help me wake up. And then I like dozed off with some like sports highlights playing on my phone. So that didn't really work like I thought it would, but yeah, whatever. That's showbiz, baby. But let's see if we're framed up here. If I'm here, yeah, this will work. All right. Oh, Thursday morning. It's about 6:40-ish. Yeah, about 6:40. Push day, starting off, incline bench. We'll get this set up. We have 3 sets, 8 to 10. And we will be rocking, what did we do earlier this week? Yeah, we'll be doing 60s for our working weight, I'm thinking. And yeah, so we did a little bit of band work this morning just to kind of grease and lube up the shoulders and our upper back a bit. We'll do a couple warm-up sets here with these dumbbells, and we will go ahead and start getting after it. So it's Friday Eve. Love that. You know, I don't have too many meetings at work today, which will be nice. And yeah, looking forward to a great day. You know, spend some time with the kids once they get up. Oh. But I'm feeling like today's gonna be a good one. So even though we're tired, I got this crazy bedhead, we are manifesting a great day. So we have I'm slightly, off screen here at these adjustable dumbbells, getting these set up. So there's 30 on there, 30, 40, 50. So we'll do 2 warm-up sets with the 50s. And then, like I said, we'll do 3 sets, 8 to 10 with 60s. For folks that have tuned in to some of the other streams will know that I have had a ongoing, I don't want to say battle, but an ongoing imbalance with my incline barbell bench, where the bar is very slanted when I hit bench. And so to have more freedom of movement and control and not being kind of fixed by squeezing a barbell, we are going back to dumbbells. And I think the limiting factor here is these dumbbells only go up to, I think, 75, which, there's dudes throwing up like 120s. I am obviously not that person. Maybe one day. But for now, I think the 75s will be good if and when we get there. And if we need to, play around with adding additional sets or rep schemes later on to get more volume, rather than feeling like I have to be forced into getting, even heavier dumbbells, we will cross that bridge if and when we get there. But for now, we should be pretty good with what we've got. But we can, again, we'll cross any sort of bridges we need to if and when we get there. And maybe we'll do a slight zoom in. Yeah, that should be good. We'll go like that. Maybe back up just a hair. Cool. All right. So we'll start getting our first warm-up in. I hope this mic is not in the wrong place, and I also hope you guys don't just hear me wheezing as I'm doing this. Alrighty. Okay. Whew. There we go. And there's one warm up. Vladdy D, welcome to the MeatHaus. What's up? How you doing? Good morning. Oh, you're all caught up on One Piece. Now we're talking. Are you, I assume you're talking last week's chapter, not, because it's Thursday, so I don't think spoilers for this week's chapter have fully leaked yet, but dude, we're One Piece is absolute peak right now. It is a wonderful time to be a One Piece fan. So that's sweet, man. Oh, could talk One Piece. Could talk One Piece all day. All day. But I'm good, man. It's about 6:45 in the morning, and we're just warming up on some incline bench. So, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, dang, you're in LA, 4:45. Well, dude, good morning. It's definitely early for you. I'm out here in Central Time Zone, but I'm originally from Orange County. So, used to live that Pacific time life, and yeah, I think it's funny how when people think Southern California, they're like, oh, I want to go to LA, but they don't recognize just like how big the state is and how big Southern California is. You know, like, oh, you live in LA, I'll be in San Diego, do you want to hang out? And it's like, dude, that's like a 3.5 hour drive, and I'll be stuck on the 405 and then have to take a PCH or something to get down there, and you know, oh, I'll take the 91 to the 55 to the 5 and blah, blah, blah. Ugh. Okay. Whew. All right. So that is that on warm-ups. We'll start getting our working weight set up. Yeah, small world. They have no idea. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, I went to college in, what do we have? 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. I went to college in Washington State. And I'd always tell people, yeah, you know, I'm from Orange County. And they're like, oh, so like, I'll be in Glendale. And I'm like, dude, that's like not even close. Like, that's like a whole day of trying to get there, basically, with how LA traffic works. So, yeah, that's fun. Oh, I'm gonna be in LA. I can't wait to go to Disneyland. It's like, Disneyland's in Anaheim, dude. Like, that's Orange County. You're off Harbor in the 5. You're not even gonna be close. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, why are you up at 4:45, man? That's quite an early morning. Sorry, I know I'm slightly off screen here, just setting up our adjustable dumbbells to our working weight for the day. Oh, you lived in Fullerton. Nice. Nice. I have tons of buddies that went to Cal State Fullerton, and I'm from Yorba Linda originally. So, not too far away. Dude, that's crazy. Being up, just staying up till 4:45 is wild. That could never be me. I'm like a 9 p.m. bed kind of guy. but I'm more of an early riser. Like that, you know, the kid at the sleepover that would always fall asleep first, and then your buddies would like try and put his hand in in water. I was the guy who would always go to sleep first. Okay. So, warmed up, did 2 sets of 10 with the 50s, not heavy. Like I said, we were doing incline barbell. Had some wonkiness going on, so we're going back to dumbbells to try and, again, kind of freedom of movement and like oscillation of my shoulders and wrists and things like that, so I'm not stuck kind of in a fixed position with the barbell. So we're going back to dumbbells, excuse me, for the next couple weeks, while off stream I'm working on some stability and mobility work on my upper back, more so on my left side than on my right side. Do have some kind of pec tightness that we're working through as well. But all that to say, for the time being, we're going to be using dumbbells for our main kind of compound pressing movement for our chest on our push and upper days. So we will see how this goes for, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 months. We'll be rocking this. And then for the next mesocycle, we will make adjustments as necessary. And we'll go from there. So, here we go. Okay. Ooh. And there's that. Not so bad. Okay. And we'll adjust our camera angle here. Mix it up. Oh. Yeah, we'll go like that. Now we're talking. These are those sick cinematic angles that people expect from a live stream. What, we're 6:55? Okay. We gotta pick up the pace just a little bit. That's okay. We're making good time, but and this exercise usually takes the longest because it's our first lift and it's our first compound exercise on the day, so warm-up takes just a little bit longer. Also, I know these are called the quick lock adjustable dumbbells, but they really should be called the not slow adjustable dumbbells, because they really aren't that quick, to be honest. They do take a bit of time and are kind of a pain in the ass. But in terms of space savings, they work decently well. So it is what it is. That's showbiz, baby. All right. Let's get this second set going. All right. Here we go. Okay. Whew. Okay. So what, 10 and then 9? Not terrible. And we'll see how we do on our third set. Apologies for just burping in your ear if you have headphones on. But don't take it personally. Okay. We really do got to get some sort of like background ambient music set up so that way when weight is actually being moved, there isn't just the sounds of me wheezing into the camera, or into the mic. Might provide a slightly better experience for everybody, so that is in the works. It just has to be copyright free or whatever. But we'll figure it out. This weekend, I will commit to getting that sorted. Whew. All right. So you have one more set on. Incline bench, because I almost tripped. And then we will get into some delts on this push day. Get those nice capped delts, those coconut shoulders. Okay. Whew. All right. One more. Any takers in chat? What are we thinking? The rep range is 8 to 10. First set 10, second set 9. We going 9? We going 8? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, Vladdy D, I see you said something. Gonna grab some breakfast, catch you later, bro. Yeah, man. Dude, grab some breakfast. You didn't even go to bed. It's like dinner at this point for you. But man, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, enjoy your breakfast. And dude, next time you're here, we'll talk One Piece for sure, in more detail. But have a good one, man. Happy Thursday. All right. Okay. Man, okay. Definitely feeling it in our chest. And we went 10, 9, 8, which, gotta admit, I was not expecting. I thought 60s were gonna be a bit easier than they ended up being, but that's okay. We at least now have, some sort of benchmark that we can build from moving forward. So again, this is our first week using the dumbbells for bench. So I'm glad, I guess, that we started at 60 pounds. So that'll do, I guess. But now we're gonna do some lateral raises for our adults. We did, so here's the, okay, we will do 20 pounds for 3 sets. Okay. So I'm gonna be right there setting up our dumbbell for these. I know this can get mighty loud as it all is just like clanking around, so sorry. One thing about these dumbbells is they do feel pretty good. Like the knurling on them, it's not amazing. It's not like the Ohio Power Bar with how aggressive the knurling is. But, I mean, it does feel pretty decently like an actual dumbbell or barbell. Like it's not a super smooth knurl or anything like that. It feels all right, all things considered. Equips, good morning. How are you? Oh. What do we have? 3 sets, 10 to 12. Okay. Dude, how's Equips, how's your day going, man? Is it morning? I'm assuming it's morning for you. Oy. Get that out of the way. All right, so, oh, the stream is like way lagging behind where chat's at. There we go. Okay, so sometimes when I'm doing this, I feel like a magician, where I'm like, for my next trick, but it's exercises as I like pull a dove out of my pocket. For my next trick, doves. Okay. We're doing 3 sets, 10 to 12 lateral raises. I kind of lean off our rack here, trying to kind of imagine there's like an anchor on my elbow affixed to the ceiling, and that is what is kind of driving my arm up and hammering these delts. So there might be a little bit of body English while doing this. Ideal state, right, would have cable system, a machine at the gym, right, to hit delts and lateral raises would be best case scenario. Here in the MeatHaus, we have none of that stuff. So we're just rocking dumbbells, which all of the science-based lifter bros on TikTok will say is least optimal, and I'm wasting my time, and dumbbell lateral raises are vaulted. However, kind of got to make do with what you got. And this is the equipment we have. And also, people have been doing lateral raises for years and decades and have built pretty good physiques. So if they can do it, why not us? All right. Oh, all right. There's one. Oh. And we will put that into our spreadsheet. Okay. Feeling pretty confident we will get 12 for most of these sets. So that's good, I guess. And we will pop back over into the chat. Okay, sweet. What the? Mm-hmm. Okay. Sweet. All right, let's get our camera set up for a different angle, and then we will hit our last two sets. And we'll get that flying. I think Iron Master got their knurling down. Did you say you have an Ohio power bar? Yeah, I do. So these are the Iron Master Quick Lock adjustable dumbbells. And then this guy is the Black Zinc Ohio Power Bar, the 45-pound version, not the 20 kg. And then this is the Titan Fitness rackable curl bar. Honestly, the knurling on this is like kind of shit, to be honest. So, yeah, dude, Twitch was popping. Twitch was popping this morning. It's, you kind of never know what you're going to get over there. Like the fitness and health category on Twitch is already pretty niche, I think. And, like some mornings when I start, like the whole category might only have like 50 viewers and we might have 10 of them, So it really like just depends. Some days it's popping like later in the day. That category will sometimes have like a couple hundred people. Rarely will it break 1,000. So it's pretty niche, I'd say. I know some folks, instead of being in the fitness and health category, will jump into like just chatting. But just chatting, there's like 200,000 viewers, and just the searchability on Twitch is not great, or the discoverability, So we just stay in fitness and health and do our little thing and carve our little community, and now we're over on YouTube as well. So Oh, you can see the total number of viewers. That's quite helpful. YouTube needs to catch up. Yeah, I mean, the good thing I'd say about YouTube is like its streams still function as a search engine. You know, like if somebody looks up like home gym workout, you know, hopefully. Oh. Oh, anyways, because it still kind of functions as a search engine, if someone looks up, you know, home gym workout or garage gym workout or something, I tried to put those tags in like the stream description and stuff. So it's still discovered that way. And then the VODs act as like evergreen content, you know, like people can still go and find the streams and stuff. So that's like, that kind of helps, you know, long term. I don't know. I have some recorded footage I need to work through for a video this week. I'm just kind of slacking, but I should be able to get it done tonight. So that can go up because I don't think it's a reasonable expectation that somebody's going to watch a 90-minute training vlog of me just yapping it up. So, yeah. And yes, I am a pinkies up kind of guy while doing these. Oh, my back. I'm just trying to get some big delts, you know? I mean, trying to get bigger in general, but I think delts specifically are a big area of focus for me. And delts for sure, hamstrings, and lats as well. I'd say are some big focus areas. I mean, overall, size would be nice. Yeah. Trying to get bigger. That's kind of why we're doing this. Somebody joined the the YouTube stream. It was the guy, Equips, who was like, "Are you vegan?" I don't know if you remember that on, I don't know, like 3 days ago or whatever. And like the first thing he put in chat was like, "Dude, you're small." And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I know. Why do you think I'm doing this?" It's to not be as small. Like the whole goal of this is to get bigger and stronger and, you know, improve week over week and see changes in your physique. You know, people don't just, I mean, there are some people that just have insane genetics and just like are born jacked. But for the rest of us, this shit takes time. Ugh, and a lot of hours and a lot of eating. So, are there any natty guys out there with delts that pop? Dude, on YouTube, I don't know if you subscribe to GVS, Jeffrey Verity Schofield. He's a natty bodybuilder and his delts are insane. Like his physique in general is like pretty crazy. He's an American that lives in China and he's got a crazy physique. Yeah, he's one that I can think of off the top of my head. Not too bad as far as trolls go. My banter's funny. Oh, thank you. Oh, I mean, trolls are always going to happen. That's kind of the part of being on the internet, you know? Ugh. Shit, okay. Yeah, dude, he's very, GVS is very hardcore with his training. He's a big, I mean, a lot of the stuff he always talks about is like proximity to failure in his training, and a lot of, you know, people that think they are training to failure, but they're not, and that's kind of how people fall into that like lifelong intermediate phase and never become like truly advanced, and, you know, kind of the nuances of what to take from the quote unquote science-based community versus, you know, anecdotal, like practical evidence of some of the best natty guys out there. So I think in general, I like his content overall, but yeah, he, there's a comment in one of his videos, someone timestamps and tags him to ask how he grew his bicep extension. He replied with future video incoming. Oh, that's interesting. Dude, he's got some pretty gnarly arms though. That is for sure. I think like Alex Leonidas also he's a Canadian guy. I think he's Canadian. And he has a pretty gnarly physique too for a natural guy. Oh, it's been a year and he never made a video? He never talked about it? Okay. Oh, his bicep insertion. Okay. I was like, his bicep extension? I'm like, what are we talking about here? But yeah, in terms of like, I guess people that are my height, and I think like, oh, what would be like a long-term goal physique? I mean, GVS, he's what, 6 feet? And I'm like just under 6 feet. So, yeah, that'd be cool. But he's a monster, I think. Also, I don't know how OG in the like YouTube fitness game you are, but I used to be a big Omar Isif fan and his content, but I mean, he stopped making YouTube videos, which was a bummer, but he was like one of the OGs I used to watch way back in the day. And then back when like Matt Ogus was the natty king of YouTube fitness influencers. I mean, he still does stuff now, but not nearly the prominence that he once was. Now it feels like it's all the dudes in their early 20s that are just so open about taking gear and just fucking blasting steroids, and they're all 22 and they look 45. because of all the gear they're on. Which, I mean, hey, you do you. Your morals are your morals. You can do whatever you want. But, yeah. It is interesting. That's for sure. Omar, yep. Yeah, Alex, I think, is kind of, I think he's a small guy, I have to think. But he's got a pretty crazy physique. The guy, I think his first name, I think, is Daniel, but he runs the Fitness FAQs channel. He does a lot of like calisthenics stuff, and I like watching his content as well. And he's about my height, I think. And I think he has a really good physique. He's very lean, but he looks good. Oh, all right, let's hit these flies. Whew, okay. Matt Ogus. OGUS. He was like, I know, like Dr. Eric Helms gets a lot of like interviews, and he's involved in a lot of content. And back in like the early, I don't know, like 2015, 2016, when, I mean, 3DMJ existed at that time. But like Eric Helms didn't get his PhD yet, but he had just put out like one of his first books, and he did a bunch of like early content with Matt Ogus. And he's a short guy as well, but he was one of the like OG big like YouTube fitness vloggers in like that golden era, quote unquote golden era of YouTube fitness, when like, I mean, now Christian Guzman is like gigantic and his following, but like when Christian Guzman was just getting started with his stuff, and Matt Ogus was one of the big guys on YouTube. Chris Beast Mode Jones. He's got some good videos from back in the day, some good training vlogs. Yeah. What an interesting era of YouTube fitness back then. So interesting. It was just like raw training vlogs and dudes in 24-hour fitness. And Brandon Campbell, he's, for a natural, like older dude, I mean, he's got to be like early 40s, maybe mid 40s. And he's like 6'3" or 6'4". And he's an OG fitness guy. And he really just focuses on home gym content now. Oh man. don't know Matt Ogus. Looks like Mike Chang. Yeah, kind of, yeah. And yeah, Christian Guzman is I mean, he's pretty popular. I mean, some other on another natty with crazy delts is Eddie Saldana. Let me see if I can find his. Yeah, he's Eddie _ 1995 on Instagram. And he has a crazy physique for a natural guy as well. And he's a natural pro. In prep, like he's getting ready to compete here pretty soon. And he looks very, very good. All right. Okay, so moving on to our tricep exercises on the day. We'll get this seat out of here, get our bench flat, and get ready for some JM press is what we're calling it these days. I'll move this guy over here. What is it? It's about 7:30. Okay, not too bad. And actually, this weight should be fine. Good old triceps, the meat of the arm. There's some Matthew McConaughey interview, and he's like, you know, my dad used to say the triceps are the workhorse muscle, and the McConaughey's always had big triceps. And ever since then, I'm like, the workhorse of the arm. I like that. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. We'll move this way just a bit. What word JM's called? Yeah, it's a JM press where it's not exactly a like a skull crusher, but it's not a, he'd say, all right. Yes, sir. So it's not exactly a skull crusher, and it's not exactly a close grip bench either. It's like a bit of both. And so instead of, you know, locking in and, you know, we're doing skull crushers or, or like a to the neck press or some like close grip bench, it's like a little bit of both. So it's a little easier on my elbows, I think. Well, I know that's why I do them. So it's kind of my preference. Ugh. Were JM presses called something else before? Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea what they were called before. See ya, what's good, man? Happy Thursday evening. Hope you had a good day at work, or a good night at work, or maybe you're still working, I don't know. Let's see, what were JM presses called? I like how I type in what were JM presses called, and it says called in World War II. Not interested. Okay, so apparently it was coined by a guy named John M. Blakely, an elite level bench press specialist. He invented the exercise 20 years ago and was popularized by Louis Simmons at Westside Barbell. So, there you go. It was not called something else before, but it is kind of like a French press mixed with a skull crusher, mixed with a close grip bench. And I definitely feel, like I said, the meat of my triceps. So, oh, nice, Sia. I'm glad you got to get home. Yeah, exactly. The next shift has got him. Don't even worry about it. Oh, Johnny Reddy. Appreciate the follow over on Twitch. Welcome to the MeatHaus. We like to have fun here. Whew. All right. We have one more set on these JM presses, and then we will get. Whew. Thank you, man. I hope you have a good one as well. Happy Thursday. Hopefully it's a good one, you know? Friday is within reach. We're nearly there. Or if it's, you know, Thursday evening for you, like it is for some of the folks out there. Dude, Friday's tomorrow, in just a couple hours. So that'll be nice. Ooh. All right. Whew, here we go. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So that's going to call it on JM press. Oy. Oh. Oh, these triceps. Oh, Johnny, you're in Italy. Oh. Ciao. Ciao. What would it be? Ciao, ragazzo. Mi chiamo MeatHaus. there we go. There's my 3 months of study abroad in Firenze paying off. Perfect. There we go. What was the thing? We had to take a Italian class, and we would have to say like what we did over the weekend or what we like to do, and everybody would always say, "Mi piace ballare in discoteca," because everybody would just go clubbing. So that was fun. But Johnny, appreciate the follow, man. We're live just about every day. So in Monday through Friday, I'd say. So the day shift have the good shift, and the night shift get all the messed up calls. Dude equips exactly. And yeah, Johnny, how's over on Twitch? How's my Italian? Pretty bad? Is it decent? Yeah, I'm fancy with my Italian. I mean, I don't know about that, but I dabble. It's pretty good. All right, there we go. I'll take it. Like I said, 3 months study abroad, and I still remember it a little bit. So, but to round out our push day, we're gonna try and do this kind of makeshift, bespoke tricep extension. Going to try not to just bang this all over the place and it'd be super noisy, but the last time I did this, it did not work out too well, but we will see how it goes this time. But basically, what we're gonna do is feed the end of the strap into, I can't even see it. Feed the end of the strap into the carabiner, and we'll step up here, and we're just gonna do a little single arm extension and see how this goes. And so far, not too bad. Okay. Oh. Whew. All right. Let's see how this other one goes. I mean, this isn't terrible. Again, I feel like I've said this so many times, but a better solution, of course, would be some sort of functional trainer or just like a dedicated cable system would be nice, but space considerations are one of the main considerations I have to make. So I don't know about that. Maybe one day. MeatHaus 3.0. Okay. Let me equip, let it clang, we don't care. Hey, thanks guys. I just say, with this, I mean, it's not as noisy. With the adjustable dumbbells, sometimes I like bang into stuff, and I just worry if somebody has headphones in, I just like destroyed their ears with how loud some of it can be. So just trying to be cognizant, you know? I guess I could always put in like a noise gate or something if I really wanted to. Longer chain, how to fix this. I mean, I do, let's see. Longer strap is not an option, but here, we could do this. Let's see if making it even longer, what sort of action this does for us. We're troubleshooting. Live. Oh. Dude, Equips, check you out. You're like a, what would this be, physics? You're like a physicist helping us out here. And that is the water heater. So my wife is up and about, which means our kids are probably up. Okay. All right, Equips, you win this round with the, oh, MeatHaus, just make it longer, dude, it'll be fine. And you're correct. We'll go. Always love, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but right up that with the red strap is the motor to our garage door that we took off. So that's fun. And it's just laying across our, what's it called? Our shelving units. Whew. Horseshoe triceps, dude, that's the goal, man. Make it look like I got kicked in the back of the arm by some mule. Oh. Whew. But dude, see, I'm glad you had a pretty good day at work. I know you're mentioning the last couple days were a little crazy, so nothing like a little, a mellower day. That's gotta be nice. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I mean, tricep not looking too bad. We'll take it. Whew, okay. It's been a long time coming. Spent most of your time playing Zach Bryan in The Office. I mean, well, I think I've told you, I'm not a big country music fan, which being in the South is probably a little odd to think of, but not a country fan. My wife, she likes country music. I'm more of a metal, and I like rap music as well. I like pop music, big fan. And Equips, this is the Titan Fitness Selectorized Lat Tower. There you go. It shows Titan on the little cross beam. It's actually pretty good. I really like it. I watched quite a few reviews before pulling the trigger on this, and value for money. It's been awesome. It's just, once it's been set up, there's zero chance I could ever move it. It's just so fucking heavy. And it was such a pain in the ass to set up. I did it by myself. And dude, it was so annoying putting it together. But I mean, it's pretty good. I do very much like it. Works really well. Doesn't take up too much space. But like I was saying, there's just no way I could move it. And it goes up to 300 pounds, which I don't think I will ever get to unless I just get insanely strong and insanely big over the next couple years. Like I do 130 to like 150 usually for pull downs and like close grip rows. It came with a straight bar. It's the one I use for like tricep push downs. It's fine. So imagine if you got a functional trainer annoying 300% to move it later. Oh, dude. I don't even know. Like, I mean, if we were to get a functional trainer, I would probably just sell the lat tower at that point. But like, who's gonna come and get it? You know, like who would I even sell it to? I mean, I'm sure there's some guy or gal or whatever in the area that would be like, oh, this is like a pretty nice functional trainer or a lat pull down in low row. Like it works really well. But dude, taking this thing apart, oh, forget about it. Like loading this into somebody's car, forget about it. Like there's just no way. It'd be impossible. So, I don't know. For now, it is what it is, but the other thing I was looking into is, and this would like require a full revamp of the, oh, I don't know if you guys can see that moth? Look at that. Get out of here, moth. But Rogue now has some, okay, let's see. Oh, that would have been cool. That would have been really cool. But Rogue has attachments to where instead of having a 4-post rack, it would be a 6-post rack. And in between the back two, you can set up selectorized cable stuff, and then it would go, you know, up and then along the upright. And then you can have like a pull pin adjustable slider basically to turn the rack into a functional trainer is like what you could do. But then, I mean, I measured it out and I think the rack would come out to like here at that point. So we would need to, I don't even know where we would move the rack to. Like maybe where the stream house is and put it that way. I don't know. There's just like a lot of considerations. Or I would have to, what's it called? Like park my car in the garage and then absorb more of our garage for the MeatHaus, but I don't really want to do that. We get such crazy weather here. So we're probably not going to do that. Rogue Indie? Let me see what that is. Oh, that's what it's called. Yes. But I wouldn't do the Indie functional trainer. I would do the like attachment. Functional trainers. Here we go. What is it? It's like I would probably do the one of these like FM6 twin functional trainer add-ons or something. But like, dude, it's like $4,000 to do that. And I would have to buy 2 more posts and the like cross beams and stuff. So yeah, I'm like $4,200 to get something like that set up. So I don't think that's happening. But maybe one day. I don't know. Honestly, not likely with how things are set up today. So, yeah, dude, see it. Take all the time you need, man. Don't worry about us. We're just chatting. Oh, we got a log. What did we do? We did 20 pounds and we did 12. 20 for 12. Oh man, legs tomorrow is going to be a beating. I can already tell. Oy. What do we have? 7:55. It is almost time to head back. And I have quite a few internal meetings today. That's fun. Yeah, dude, there are lots of new launches. Equipped, are you a home gym guy? I don't know if we talked about that. I mean, you're obviously like very well versed in the home gym, like equipment manufacturer space, and seems like you keep up with, you know, a few folks on YouTube and stuff. Do you have a gym at your house? And are you in the US? Can't remember. Oh. Man. We've got, we'll call it 5 minutes, and then we'll have to shut this show down. Downsized barbell and kettlebell these days. Gotcha. I mean, you can get a lot done. I'm in the r/kettlebell subreddit, and dude, there's some men and women that have some crazy physiques just using kettlebells. Oh, just Shy, big dog. Roo, 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 roo. We got this? Shy, we're done. We're just like wrapping up. So, cool anime shirt. Oh, thank you. It's My Hero Academia. My lovely wife got this for me. I'm trying to get that All Might physique. Not when he's, you know, small and shriveled up, but when he's like actually All Might and he's huge and jacked. You're fine, it's mellow. Okay. I mean, I still have to like get ready for work, you know? I can't just hang out all morning. But yeah, super cool anime shirt. Sick shirt, brah. Okay. Yeah, legs tomorrow. I'm already got to change my attitude, but I have a feeling it's going to be quite difficult. But that's okay. And then yeah, I'm equipped. I'm fully remote. We don't have an office in my state. So for all of my meetings are exclusively remote. I have to travel a couple times a year, but 99.9% of the time I'm fully remote. Which is nice. I think one of the good things that came out of COVID is my area of work does not need a job, or does not need a job, does not need an office to get anything done, which is very nice. So I've been, I was in office, and then obviously COVID and blah, 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 everybody knows what happened. Don't need to give anybody a history lesson. But since then, I've only taken remote jobs, which has been nice. Yeah, dude, Equips, have a good day, man. Thanks for being here. Dude, we want to get a little workout along going? We can figure that out. Maybe we'll do like a, I don't even know how that would work. Some sort of like community workout. But we'll figure that out. But anyways, dude, have a good day. Happy Thursday. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the banter. Appreciate the conversation. Have a good one. If you're around tomorrow, we'll be hitting legs. So you can see my imbalances in full force as we do some belt squats. So have a good day, man. All right. What are we at? We're at about an hour and a half on stream. I think that'll call it. I think that'll be good, but all right, everyone, thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. I'm gonna move our camera off to the side, and we will go ahead and get out of here. So, as always, I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate your time. Thank you all for being here. Gotta get all these freaking cords out of the way. There we go. Yeah, we'll go like that. So a little streamception. You guys can check yourselves out in chat right there. So, guys, that could have been bad. Anyways, hope I didn't crack anything. I might have. That's okay. Guys, gals, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. So it was a good lift. We'll be here tomorrow for some legs. Same time. See, I'm hopping off. It's about 8 a.m., so I got to get ready for work. So, yeah, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. We're the MeatHaus. We're live Monday through Friday, about 6:15, 6:30. Tomorrow's leg day. If you're watching the stream on Twitch, please consider following. See you tomorrow. If you're on YouTube, please consider subscribing. We're making our way to 100 subs. And I appreciate you all. Have good days. You've been great. We've been the MeatHaus. I'll catch you later.